Today on Rappler. President Marcos assures China EDCA sites will not be used for offensive action. China holds simulations of precision strikes against Taiwan. State leaders Joe Biden and Justin Trudeau call on Russia to release a Wall Street Journal reporter accused of espionage. Online users react to Senator Raffy Tulfo's proposed anti-taray bill against rude government workers. South Korean variety show Running Man releases a teaser for an upcoming episode shot in Manila. Daisy Ridley will reprise her role as Rey in an upcoming Star Wars film. And Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn have reportedly broken up. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. downplays China's qualms over additional sites under the Philippines and US's Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement or EDCA, telling reporters there's no need to worry as long as no offensive attack takes place.
Kaya kung wala namang sumusugod sa atin, hindi na sila kailangan mag-alala dahil hindi naman sila natin lalabanan. Ang ginagawa lamang natin ay pagpatuloy natin na pinapatibay natin ang depensa ng ating teritoryo, ang pagdepensa ng Republika.
China's Foreign Ministry spokesperson Mao Ning blasts the US for its, quote, zero-sum mentality in pursuit of selfish interests, referring to the opening of new EDCA sites. She adds, quote, this would only lead to more tensions and less peace and stability in the region. Marcos says China's reaction is, quote, not surprising, but adds the Philippines will not allow its bases to be used for offensive actions. China's military simulates precision strikes against Taiwan in a second day of drills around the island on Sunday, April 9. Taiwan's defense ministry reports multiple Air Force sorties and says it was monitoring China's missile forces. China, which claims democratically governed Taiwan as its own territory, began 3 days of military exercises around the island on Saturday, April 8, the day after Taiwan President Tsai Ing-wen returns from a brief visit to the United States. Chinese state television reports the combat readiness patrols and drills around Taiwan are continuing. Taiwan's defense ministry reiterates Taiwan's forces will, quote, not escalate conflicts nor cause disputes and would respond appropriately to China's drills. United States President Joe Biden and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau call for the immediate release of a Wall Street Journal reporter arrested in Russia on spying charges. Evan Gershkovich, a U.S. citizen, was arrested last week because he was, quote, suspected of spying in the interests of the American government. The Wall Street Journal denies Gershkovich was spying. The White House calls the espionage charge, which carries a prison term of up to 20 years, as, quote, ridiculous. In a telephone call, the leader spoke about Russia's illegal detention of the journalist and called for his immediate release. Senator Raffy Tulfo files a Senate resolution seeking a probe on rude government workers. This after a viral video of Filipina Cham Tanteras who said she missed her flight because an immigration officer conducted a lengthy interview including asking for her yearbook and graduation photo. The resolution says instances like this create, quote, an atmosphere of fear and mistrust in government institutions, agencies, and personnel. Tulfo says the investigation will help craft the Anti-taray bill, which aims to penalize rude public servants. Following the resolution, Filipinos online lament how abuse of position and power tripping diminish public trust. Some hope for the speedy passage of the bill to make arrogant government workers, quote, learn their lesson, while others point out this is already covered by the Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards for Public Officials and Employees. Filipino runners are in for a treat. Hit South Korean variety show Running Man will be releasing a special episode featuring their latest visit to the Philippines. A teaser for the episode shows clips from a Decade of Laughter fan meeting held on April 1 at the Mall of Asia Arena. In the teaser, Filipino attendees are seen cheering for the cast members during the stars' performances. It also shows Song Ji-hyo and Jung So-min getting teary-eyed while watching the video tribute prepared by fans. The preview ends with a sneak peek of the Running Man cast members reuniting with Filipino boxing legend Manny Pacquiao in his luxurious mansion. Running Man is a South Korean variety show that features cast members competing in games and challenges and receiving punishments and rewards. Walt Disney Co. unveils plans for 3 new Star Wars movies, including one with Daisy Ridley reprising her role as Rey. The stories will be set 15 years after the events of the 2019 film The Rise of Skywalker. Disney says the upcoming movie will focus on rebuilding the new Jedi Order as powers rise to tear it down. Lucasfilm announces the new projects at the annual Star Wars Celebration fan convention, where Daisy takes the stage. The second film will delve into the past to tell the story of the first Jedi to wield the Force, while the third will be set in the present and chronicle an escalating war between the Imperial Remnant and the New Republic. No release dates for the movies have been announced. Disney purchased Star Wars producer Lucasfilm in 2012 for $4 billion and released 3 hit films from 2015 to 2019, plus several TV series on Disney+. U.S. media reports pop superstar Taylor Swift and actor Joe Alwyn have reportedly split after more than 6 years of dating. Entertainment Tonight breaks the news citing an anonymous source. People and Page Six later released their own reports. ET says the breakup was amicable and, quote, not dramatic. The source says, quote, the relationship had just run its course. It's why Joe hasn't been spotted at any of the Eras Tour shows. Page Six adds, a source says the split happened, quote, a few weeks ago and there is no bad blood between Taylor and Joe. Both camps have yet to address the news. The pair began dating in 2016 and have remained private throughout their relationship. Under the pseudonym William Bowery, Joe collaborated with Taylor on songs Betty in Exile from Folklore and Evermore, Champagne Problems, and Coney Island from Evermore. And that's today's wrap. I'm Nina Liu. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.